Okay, guys, sometimes even bull markets need to rest. Not that it will, for sure, except that in the S&P 500, we're still bullish here, by the way. Again, look at where we've come from. We've made a big, massive run, and I expect we'll hit all-time highs by the time the year's out. But right now, what happened today is we came back into the channel. And even though it's on lighter volume in comparison to the 10-10, October 10 date here, if you close inside this range, it can, not saying it will, come down and test the low here of the 652. It's possible. Doesn't have to, but it's possible. Same thing with the QQQs. We just snuck inside there. You'll notice it's expansion of volume, but it's not as much as the volume we had in the 10th over here. So it's not massive volume, but the fact that we closed inside of this range means we can come back and test the 589. It's very possible. And again, I'll reiterate, that's nothing compared to the run we've had. We've been on a massive run. This is just a check back. And so we're still bullish into the end of the year. Quick check in a few stocks. Apple still hanging out, lighter volume, wants higher price eventually, although it may pull back when the market pulls back. They'll throw out the bad with the good, by the way, which might be what we're seeing with Amazon here. You'll notice we came up, broke out on greater volume. We're coming back on lighter volume, but this line indicates the breakout area. So if it comes back inside this range, you probably want to be out of Amazon, because it means it can come back down and test the lower part of that range, which is, I don't know, another 30, 40 points down. We wouldn't want to be a part of that. So you want to make sure you have your stops in place. Google looks fine, ready for a higher price, just whenever the market cooperates. Microsoft breaking the channel. We said after earnings that we couldn't break this out on volume, remember. You remember the volume we were going up against is here. When we had earnings, went up here, touched it, kissed it, and we've been down ever since. And since we broke this channel, next stop is probably this range right here. We're probably looking at the 492 area. If that breaks, we're looking for lower, but we'll see what happens if it breaks on greater volume. Meta, we've been talking about Meta for a while. We said, no, this is too early. It's got to check back to the 590 area. Sure enough, it's on its way. So 590, that's where we have solid support. From there, if we come into that area with less volume, meaning less than the 149 million shares that we printed the week of 4/11/25, then we turn around and bounce. And we're still bullish this stock as well. It's just you're bullish in the time frame, right? And for right now, it just wants to pull back like a lot of these do. AMD, the same thing. Look at this. So they've been buyers the whole time. They massacred it today. On lighter volume so far, that's the weekly. If you look at the daily, okay, and the daily had a little bit of volume, but not much. But they're carrying out the baby with the bathwater, so to speak. So caution is warranted right here. There looks like there will be a pullback if all else being equal, since we closed inside this range. That does not mean that calamity is here. It means that we're going to reset and see what happens for a run into the end of the year. May start from this base down here. We'll have to see what happens. So take each day at a time, monitor your stops, adhere to your stops, and just wait it out. You don't have to be in the market every day. You don't have to trade every day. And sometimes if you're not short, sometimes the best thing to do is just sit in your hands. There will be a time to run into the end of the year, and it looks like we're going to rest for the next couple of days, maybe the next week or so. We'll see what happens. Have a great evening.